What's going on, guys? I'm right outside of Park Place here in Dallas, and today we are going to be driving a Bentley Bentayga and a Bentley Continental GT. Probably two separate videos, but looking forward to the drive. I'm going to jump inside and say hi to all the people I need to say hi to, get the keys, and hit the road. I'll probably get a lot more just driving shots, not really talking, or I'll get some shots around the car, but we'll make this work. Let's just get started. So here are the vehicles. Let's go ahead and get a quick look. That's the Bentayga and that's the Continental GT. Pretty sure these are the ones I'm going to be driving. Haven't talked to anybody yet, but just saw them sitting out here. Thought I'd take a quick video. All right, so let's get into it. Let's start out with the Bentley Continental GT. Now, I've been a fan of the Continental GT for a long time. It's a quintessential grand touring car, and I've liked grand touring cars for a long time. You can check out articles from way back in txgarage where I just talked a lot about grand touring cars. But this is a large, quiet, comfortable, luxurious car with the power to really make it a great grand touring vehicle. The power is definitely here in this one. I'll jump into what's powering this vehicle in just a second, though. First, let's take a quick look around the trims available here, and then we'll take a quick look at the exterior, interior, and we'll talk about the drive. So the trims that this is available in is a Continental GT, which is what we're driving here. Then you have the Continental GT convertible, the Continental GT V8, and the GT V8 convertible. Obviously, that GT V8 is going to have a V8 engine with less horsepower than what this GT with the W12. Again, we're going to jump into that in just a second, but let's talk about the exterior. So the new Continental GT features clean, bulging lines with a wide and low body. It really conveys a sense of speed and presence like not much else on the road. Up front, you have those crystal effect LED headlamps and that always beautiful flying bee resting proudly on the hood. Along the side, we have the 22-inch black and polished edge alloy wheels. These are just massive, and they really help show off those massive brakes, giving this big car its stopping power. We have a side wing grille right behind the front wheels that hints at what's under the hood here with a chrome 12. Looking around the back, you have the full LED cat's eye taillights and the massive twin oval stainless steel tailpipes. Now, moving along inside this vehicle, you get a plethora of amazing materials, including in here we have this headliner that's a perforated leather-like headliner. Really unique, really cool looking. We also have a color split leather interior with Portland white and imperial blue accents. Very unique and very cool. You also get this really cool three-sided rotating display. On one side, it's got a 12.3-inch touchscreen panel. Another side is just a veneer panel. And finally, the last side, you get 3 analog gauges. Behind the wheel, you also get a large driver information display that can be configured to show things like your navigation or many other details, whatever you want it to be showing. All right, now let's talk about this amazing engine. It's a completely new engine for Bentley. Under the hood, you have a 6.0 liter twin turbocharged W12. That's 2 narrow angle V6 engines joined at the crank, each with its own turbo. This setup generates 635 horsepower and 664 foot-pounds of torque. That's all matched up to an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. It is an all-wheel drive vehicle, but it favors the rear wheels much more than the previous car did. You can accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds, and the car's top speed is 207 miles per hour. All right, we got all that detail out of the way. Now let's talk about what it was like to drive this thing. Now, I've driven my fair share of 600 plus or even 700 plus horsepower cars, but the smoothness, quietness, and sheer madness of speed in this Continental is just something special. It's incredibly easy to drive, but if you don't have both hands on the wheel or you're not paying attention, you can definitely find yourself in trouble. I definitely had a lot of fun driving it. It was a great experience as a car reviewer and a car fan, and I really appreciate Park Place and Bentley of Dallas for giving me that opportunity. With that, let's move along into the Bentayga. All right, so now with the Bentayga, and this is no ordinary Bentayga, this is the Bentayga Speed. Bentley claims this is the world's fastest SUV, so I was excited to jump in and get a feel for what it could do. And don't worry, we're going to fact check that claim towards the end of this video, but let's get into the trims offered for the Bentayga. First of all, the Bentayga is offered in the Speed, which we're driving, the standard Bentayga, the V8 Design Series, the standard V8, a diesel, and a hybrid. Looking at the exterior, the Bentayga takes a lot of its design cues from the Continental with bulging hips and sporty lines. You get similar headlights and grille design up front. You get a pretty nice profile view along the side, including an integrated rear wing. We have 22-inch Speed alloy wheels painted silver on this one, and the exterior paint here is called Orange Flame and definitely makes this big SUV stand out even more than it already would. Around the back is a large opening cargo hatch and some twin oval stainless steel tailpipes. Moving along inside, the interior here is just as plush and detailed as the Continental. Our trimming here is a carbon fiber weave along with some Alcantara. Now the Bentayga can be set up a couple of different ways. You have a 4-seater option with obviously your 2 seats up front and 2 captain's chairs in the back with plenty of room. Or you can get this in a 7-passenger where you have the 2 up front, 3 in the middle, and 2 in some rear seats. Under the hood here, you also have that 6-liter twin turbocharged W12 engine pushing 626 horsepower and 664 foot-pounds of torque. And this is matched up to an 8-speed automatic transmission. You don't get the same dual clutch as the Continental GT in this Bentayga. Your 0 to 60 time here is just 3.8 seconds, and you have a top speed of 190 miles per hour. So driving wise here, again, it's a big SUV, but it doesn't really feel that big on the road. It's still quite comfortable and relatively easy to drive. It is quiet inside and easy to drive, but when you want the power is there for you. So the only thing I'll add here is going back to the claim of this being the fastest SUV on the market. Now, there are a few SUVs that jump to mind really quickly. The Dodge Durango SRT is a 3-row powerhouse. It's got 475 horsepower and does 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. So the Bentayga is definitely quicker than the Durango SRT. The BMW X5M has 600 horsepower and does 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. So 0 to 60 wise, you're talking just about the same amount of time, but the BMW is limited to 155 miles per hour, where the Bentayga can do 190 miles per hour. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk pushes 707 horsepower with that supercharged Hemi engine, and it can go 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. So that is quicker 0 to 60 than the Bentayga, but it can only do 180 miles per hour at its top speed, while the Bentayga does 190. So that's probably where they're getting that claim. One more to throw in the mix is the Tesla Model X, of course, and it can hit 60 in just 2.7 seconds, an incredible amount of time to push an SUV. But again, its top speed is only 130 miles an hour. So if you're looking at top speed only and not off the line speed, then yes, you can claim the Bentayga is the fastest SUV in the world. All right, guys, well, that was a lot of fun visiting Park Place, driving some Bentleys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the cars. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. What's going on, guys? If you enjoyed that video, please also go check out txgarage.com. We've got a lot of written articles there, written reviews, written news articles, events covered, events coming up, a lot of cool stuff there. And if it wasn't for txgarage.com, this YouTube channel wouldn't happen. So please go check that out as well. Thanks for watching.